Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Nafila Zaidah. Here I will discuss the national exam as determinant of elementary school student graduation. Thesis, in the midst of effort to improve the quality of education, the use of the national exam or UN as a determinant of elementary school graduation is a questionable practice. Handing over a child's future only to the result of 7 exams that lets a few harshest unfair ignores the 6-year learning process. Therefore, making the UN the sole determinant of elementary school graduation is an inappropriate decision. Argument. First, the UN only measures student cognitive ability and doesn't reflect the overall purpose of education. Basic education is not only about numbers or test score, but also about shaping children's character, moral, and social skill, according to Ismail 2022 in the Journal of Basic Education Research and Innovation. The implementation of the UN narrows the meaning of education because only assess intellectual intelligence, while the moral, emotional, and spiritual aspects of students are ignored. Second, making the UN a requirement for elementary school students to graduate creates excessive mental pressure, according to Heru Purnomo 2024 in Antaranius Jambi. Many children feel inhoused and a draw failure because this exam is made an absolute requirement for gradation. In fact, the Quran letter Al-Baqarah verse 218:16 states, Allah doesn't burden a person but according to his ability. This means the elementary school children who are still in the stage of growth and development shouldn't be given heavy burdens that can damage their self-confidence and enthusiasm for learning. Third, the UN has the potential to cause injustice for students in various gradients, according to Ghani and Zarfa 2020 in the Journal of Thematic Education. The implementation of the UN is often constrained by the lack of school facilities, the low quality of the learning, and the inequality of attention between the central and regional government. Students in remote areas who lack learning facilities are centuries more difficult to compete with urban students who have better access to education. Standards and national tests failed to consider this, despite the reason penalizing students for factors beyond their control. Recommendation. Therefore, I recommended that the national exam that should no longer be as the only gradation requirement for elementary school students. School should implement a more holistic and fair assessment system, taking into account daily effort, character development, and the student learning process over 6 years. The government should also ensure a equitable distribution of education quality across regions. Before implementation, nationwide assessment with stage step, we cannot prove the quality of education without compromising student welfare or regional equity. Thank you for attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.